Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to Cancer's reading for the rest of the month of March 2022. Hope y'all are doing well. I am doing a little bit better. Still busy, but I'm here. So this is for Cancer, anywhere in your chart. And for cross watchers, of course, are always welcome. Before I get started with this reading, let me remind y'all that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. Also keep in mind that everyone has free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. So, I've already said my prayers and shuffled off camera. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, what does Cancer and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of March 2022? Please and thank you. Five of Swords. This situation doesn't serve you. It's time to release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Five of Swords is mean, jealous, hateful, vindictive, wanting to win at all costs, playing mind games with people. Could be about the fifth house of Leo. Could be involving a Leo. Romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of heart, and risk-taking. What's this Five of Swords about for Cancer and their cross watchers for the rest of the month of March 2022? What's this Five of Swords about? Oh my God. All right. I'm not keeping all these cards, but I will go over them. We have the Ace of Swords here. So there is a truth here. There's a new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. It's time to clear up communication problems with others. So there is a truth coming out of communication about the Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy. Someone is not making choices from their heart. Someone is not making deep emotional commitments, and they're not loving, they're not balanced, they're not kind, they're not harmonious. There is a lack of love in this situation, and that's just the truth. The sixth house of Virgo is in the reverse. And that is what you do every day, your reputation, and your physical health in the reverse. So someone's reputation and their physical health is not doing so well because of this imminent breakup here with the Lovers in the reverse. We got the Seven of Pentacles here. Someone has invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for the next endeavor. So what has someone invested in? Three of Pentacles in reverse. So someone is not collaborating with this Gemini, or a Gemini is not collaborating with you, Cancer, because you're in this vindictive Five of Swords, wanting to win at all costs, hateful energy here. And they no longer want to collaborate with you. They're not cooperating with you. They're not working with you. This is very well could be a Gemini that is wanting to break a karmic contract with you, Cancer. Someone is not doing what they love. Someone is not taking a time of great personal growth in their career or artistic endeavors. Someone is not working with others in a cooperative manner or working at all here. And someone's made a wise investment to stop collaborating with this mean and hateful energy here that has caused nothing but imbalance and a lack of love in a situation here. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody wants to come out of the cold here. It's this karmic energy here. Or this is you with someone else. So someone wants to come out of poverty. Someone wants to come out of isolation, alienation, the lack of communication here. The fifth house of Leo is in the reverse. Romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. Someone wants to take a risk towards matters of their heart toward a high priestess. Someone with Pisces in their chart. Someone who is profoundly psychic, very empathic. Someone who reflects and meditate, that provides valuable information. It's time to be at peace. So Cancer, you are dealing with a Pisces here. And they reflect and they meditate, that provides them valuable information. This person's at peace, whether this is male or female. This is someone with high value, high self-worth. They make a lot of money. They feel good about their body. And they're very comfortable in their life here too. This high priestess. And then we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Someone wants to come out of chaos, conflict, competition, jealousy, arguments, drama, and fighting with this high priestess. We got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Five of Wands in the reverse. So someone has withdrawn from the drama of others, so they could have patience with yourself and those around them. That could have been this high priestess. It could have been someone else here about this high priestess. But this is definitely someone who wants to come out of low vibrational energy with a high priestess, wants to tell them the truth, wants to clear up communication problems about why this lover's connection is imbalanced, and why it is because there's no communication here. We also have the Eight of Cups here, so someone is leaving a low vibrational energy for a higher vibrating energy. The higher vibrating energy is this high priestess and the upright. So the lower vibrating energy in this reading so far is the Cancer. So someone is leaving a Cancer behind because there is something better waiting for them. They're doing what they know is right for them. They feel it's the truth, and it's a good investment to come out of the low vibrational energy and align themselves with someone who is highly vibrating here. At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So someone is very much not attracted to someone who is in this Five of Swords energy, wanting to win at all costs, playing mind games, being mean and vindictive, and jealous here, envious. So someone is not attracted to that. Ace of Wands in the reverse. They're missing opportunities. And we have the Three of Wands here at the top of the deck. Prosperity that arises from wise planning. It's time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. The third house of Gemini. Siblings, short distance travel, friends, platforms, social media, and contracts. So let's find out more about what is going on here. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords? For Cancer and their cross watchers. We got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Cups is someone who love bombs. They are very flirty. They're very seductive, but they're disingenuous. The Knight of Cups is also in reverse as someone who isn't very loving. They're just very mean and hateful and vindictive here with this Five of Swords here. This is a water sign who is very immature and emotionally manipulative. 46 breaks down to a 10. It's the 10th house of Capricorn in the reverse. This person is not loyal, dedicated, or committed to doing any kind of hard work on themselves, their emotions, and their behaviors here. The Five of Swords, we also have the Page of Swords. So this is someone who watches, stalks, spies, and observes people because of their jealousy here. They're so attached to an outcome that isn't serving them here. We've got the Seven of Wands here. So someone is defending themselves and liberating themselves from their enemies, both visible and invisible. Could be dealing with a Gemini or dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra or a Leo. The Five of Cups in the reverse. Someone just doesn't Five of Cups anymore. They don't have any guilt, remorse, depression, sadness, shame, or any of that. What's this Five of Cups in the reverse? This is someone who doesn't care about anything here. We've got the Ace of Wands here. Someone just doesn't give a fuck, and they're not attracted to somebody, and they're attracted to somebody else. And they're defending themselves against this person who has got the Ace of Wands in the reverse here. What's this Ace of Wands about? Who is the Ace of Wands? Who is this new beginning and passion or opportunities for? Two of Wands. It's a good decision. Love and wisdom. Victory over those who would attack you. It's the second house of Taurus. Self-value, self-worth, the money that you make, your possessions, and how you feel about your body. And we have the Emperor here. So the Emperor is making a good choice here to follow their passions here. What is exciting them? What is... The Ace of Wands could just be their creativity too. The Emperor is Taurus and Aries energy, someone who has a political authority, someone who is given safe travel, and someone who is protected against conspiracies. Please clarify the Two of Wands and the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Emperor. So we got the Tower in reverse and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. You know, the Emperor sort of did come out in the reverse, so I'm going to put it back in the reverse here. It would be a good choice for this Emperor in reverse to follow their passion here, this Ace of Wands here. But they're not taking any action on it because they're afraid of change. But little does this Emperor in reverse know that the more that they're trying to control the situation, the more that the disruptions come from the universe. When the universe comes to destroy a situation, they come to destroy it. And every time they keep hitting the universe and causing this Emperor pain and discomfort, this Emperor just kind of puts up a wall. This Emperor really, really, really needs to take this brand new beginning and passion or creativity here. What's this Ace of Wands about? Temperance. So this is regarding a Sagittarius. This is regarding a reconciliation to regain the favor of those that the Emperor in reverse has offended for not taking action with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. No communication, no action, because someone was afraid to change here. Temperance is divine timing. This is patience. This is an earth angel, someone who is very joyful, and they're very centered, and they're very balanced. Emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and legally here. Temperance is card 35, breaks down to an 8. It's the 8th house of Scorpio. So Scorpio is very significant in this reading, as well as Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. And then we got the High Priestess in the reverse. Pisces energy. Someone is not following their intuition. They're not making good choices. Who is that? This is the Emperor in the reverse. The Emperor in reverse is someone who cannot be respected. They're not successful. They're not protected from black magic practitioners. And I'm hearing that the Emperor is in the reverse because they're under a black magic spell. That's what this Five of Swords is. Energy work. Keeping this Emperor stuck. Keeping them from defending themselves, from liberating themselves, from making good choices to go towards this brand new beginning in love, life, work, creativity, whatever this is. Please clarify the Ace of Wands reverse, the Four of Swords. So someone is resting, relaxing, recovering, sleeping, meditating, focusing on what they're not attracted to, what opportunities they're missing out on, and they're really focused on the stuff that they lost, that they lost a chance to do something amazing here. But this person could also be focused on their mission as well. Please clarify the Ace of Wands in the reverse with the Four of Swords for Cancer and their cross watchers. I got the Five of Wands. I got the Five of Wands again. It's not again, but we did see it here. But Five of Wands is chaos, conflict, competition, drama, jealousy, arguments, fights. Someone is really fighting about the fact that that their husband isn't attracted to them anymore, and that's all they're focused on here. In this deck, the Five of Wands card 26, it breaks down to an 8. This relationship is transforming here with this King of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I already know we're dealing with the Leo, or an Aries, I'm sorry, and potentially a Sagittarius. But King of Wands is coming up in the upright. So it is the King of Wands that is rejecting passion, opportunity, and inspiration for someone, which would be this Cancerian karmic energy here. Please clarify the King of Wands. Who's the other person? Yep. Well, we got Two of Cups here. This King of Wands is in love with someone else. Potentially this temperance angel that they want to reconcile with. The Two of Cups. Mutual love between two people. The King of Wands wants to bring this love to fruition, but there is conflict, and competition, and jealousy, and drama, and fighting, and argument to keep that from happening. Yeah, King of Wands is the King of Cups as well. They're in love here, period. King of Cups wants restitution. They want to find stolen objects and discover the person responsible. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, and Sagittarius. Got the King of Wands, King of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So this is a very deep, loving, passionate, magnetic attraction here that this Emperor in reverse has for someone else here. But they're being a fool here. The Fool in the reverse. They're not making a good decision here because the Emperor in reverse is they're not utilizing their willpower, and they're afraid to take a leap of faith into a new beginning here where there's love and passion here. The Fool is Aries and Aquarius energy. What's the Fool in reverse about? Please clarify the Fool in the reverse. We got the World in reverse. So this is an unsuccessful completion of cycles here. This King of Wands, King of Cups, they really need to complete this cycle that they're in to take this leap of faith into their brand new beginning with love and passion. They're being assisted with difficult and great undertakings, but this person's just keeping themselves stuck here. Please clarify the world in reverse. Rules all the fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So until they take a brand new leap of faith into a brand new part of their life, there's going to be no rejuvenation of love. There's going to be no brand new beginning in love. And there's going to be losses with money and luck. And this King of Wands, King of Cups will not be advancing and progressing until they get into this full energy, taking a leap of faith into rejuvenating a love connection between themselves and an earth angel that they want reconciliation with, but they're not doing anything about it here. Another way this could be read is this King of Wands, King of Cups is deeply in love here, but they're very conflicted internally, and they're resting, meditating, and really focused on why they're unwilling to take this leap of faith into this brand new beginning. They're trying to figure out why it is that they're rejecting this Ace of Wands here. And that's for some. Please clarify the Three of Wands. What is this wise planning about? The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. So you're definitely dealing with a Pisces Cancer. So prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, and optimistic plans that turn out as expected is clarified by the Hangman. So there are going to be pauses and delays for someone to get an epiphany on what it is that they need to know here. It does come at a sacrifice. The sacrifice has not been made. What is the sacrifice? Giving up the low vibrational energy and the people that are in it, that are around them. Please clarify the Hanged Man. We got Judgment in the reverse, and we got the Three of Swords. So until someone, we got 2 3s here, so we got 33. And we got lots of 5s here. And lots of 1s. But anyhow, this Pisces person, this King of Cups has Pisces in their chart, as well as Aries and Sagittarius. But this person is atoning of their errors. So they've got karma from the universe, from God, and they've kind of been humiliated here with this Three of Swords energy. Heartbreak from lies and deception, from the lack of love and submission. So someone really needs to plan the future to heal from this Three of Swords energy, to cure their heartbreak, cure their illnesses, cure their toxic behavioral patterns that they've always had, that they've learned, that they've been programmed with since they were a child here. We got the Five of Swords. So This is what someone can expect in the future. Five of Swords. Five of Swords comes out twice in this reading. Very low vibrational energy. Someone wants to win at all costs. Someone wants to mentally manipulate, play mind games, be hateful, be envious here, and they're under judgment from the universe here, and heartbroken. What's this Hanged Man about with this Three of Wands? Who's delayed here? Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Three of Wands. Someone's in a third-party situation headed for a betrayal that is coming up in the future. So a Pisces is about to get betrayed again with this Ten of Swords here. About a third-party situation. And then we have the Six of Cups reversed with the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is old childhood wounds and patterns coming out here. The Six of Cups in the reverse. This is trauma bonding. This is someone who lacks energy and motivation to really do the work on themselves. And this is someone who is a liar. This is this karmic energy here. Ace of Swords in the reverse. They lie, and there's communication problems. Nobody likes this person, and there isn't very many people that are willing to be friends with someone who just lies a lot here with this Ace of Swords in the reverse. Someone who is very unhealed, very toxic, and they're just not in their authenticity at all here. Please clarify this Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups are both in the reverse. Got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Someone is freeing themselves from this situation with this person. This very toxic person who lies and doesn't tell the truth. We got the Death in the reverse, we got the Hierophant, and we've got Justice. Death in the reverse is a rebirth. Rebirth of what? The Hierophant. Spiritual lessons. The rebirth of divine forgiveness, to obtain friendship and favors of the great, and to secure promises with Justice here. So what? So normally I would read this as someone who is afraid to end their marriage here. But with this Justice card and the upright, that is not what I'm getting at all. So someone wants longevity and a rebirth in love somewhere else. And the Hierophant here, like I normally read this as marriage and commitment, but this is also about belief systems. And we've also got the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is the releasing of belief systems. Old belief systems that aren't serving you. Old belief systems that are keeping you stuck and keeping you from your transformation here. But with this Hierophant in the upright, this is someone who has learned a major spiritual lesson and someone who wants justice here for themselves. Taurus and Libra and Scorpio energy. Please clarify this Hierophant and Justice. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Someone's hanging on to justice and higher spiritual teachings. What's this Four of Pentacles? God liberates the oppressed. Someone is holding on to a lover's connection here. Gemini. Someone has learned a major spiritual lesson that their justice is to experience joy and pleasure and happiness in a different connection here. A very high vibrational connection. And someone is just holding on to that here. Who is this? The Devil in reverse. Somebody with Capricorn in their chart. Someone who has released toxic codependencies and toxic behaviors and addictions. They turn their back on the devil here. Please clarify the Devil in reverse and the Lovers and Four of Pentacles. We got the Page of Wands, so should be some news coming in from a Gemini. They have Capricorn in their chart. Who's the news to? The Empress. So, some news to their divine counterpart. And not only is this news with the Page of Wands in the reverse, but this is the Six of Swords in the reverse. So, this Emperor in the reverse is planning to communicate and return to their Empress here. Turning their back on their addictions, the toxic codependency, the toxic behavioral patterns that are keeping them stuck here. They want justice, they want commitment, and this Emperor in reverse is releasing themselves from old belief systems that aren't serving them. And they're adopting new belief systems that will bring them justice. All right, please tell me more about the Five of Swords and this Emperor in reverse. We got the King of Wands in reverse. Someone who doesn't take action. They don't have a vision for the future. They don't know what they want. They don't go after what they want. They don't take action on what they want. The King of Wands could be someone who is insecure. Someone who is violent, abusive, vindictive, and they could be sexually promiscuous as well. We got the Nine of Wands here in the upright. So this is definitely the King of Wands in the reverse. This Emperor in the reverse, they're very insecure, which is why they're in the reverse. It's not because, not so much because they're abusive and they're sexually promiscuous, although some of them can be, but it's more in the fact that they're very insecure about themselves. They're very insecure about taking initiative and defending themselves here. And we got the Five of Cups in the reverse. They don't have any guilt, remorse, any sadness, or any shame, but they are very insecure here. We also have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is lying, cheating, stealing, theft, deception, and trickery coming to the surface. So someone's been exposed here and someone is unhappy here. Could potentially be a Leo that has been exposed as being deceitful, being a liar, being a thief, being a con artist. Someone who has the Sun in the reverse. This is someone who is miserable, someone who is unhappy, someone who is angry, and their physical health is waning. This is someone who is so miserable that they just make themselves physically unwell here. And it's all because they're worried about getting exposed here. It could be this King of Wands in the reverse, but it could also be a karmic energy as well. So take it how it resonates for you. Then we got the Three of Pentacles here. So what's this Three of Pentacles about? Because this doesn't really seem to fit the rest of this. What's this Three of Pentacles about when it's talking about this Aries, this Leo, or this Sagittarius? Three of Pentacles. What's the Three of Pentacles about? We got the World. So the World is successful completion of cycles, to collaborate. The top of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So the King of Wands needs to close out karmic cycles to cooperate with this new beginning in love that they've been given. That they're too insecure to take a leap of faith and communicate with their divine counterpart here. The love's here. It's here. It's unconditional, it's peaceful, it's loving, it's secure, and it's a gift from God. But this Emperor in reverse, they just really need to close out these cycles here concerning the fear of love. Because they don't have love right now. They want it, but they're afraid to talk about it. They're afraid to take action towards love because all they know is this karmic shit, this low vibrational, like love with conditions kind of shit. So please clarify the World and the Ace of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. It's the Two of Pentacles. So this Emperor really needs to balance out this cooperating with their love and taking this brand new beginning in love with their Empress here. But right now, this Emperor in reverse is living a double life. They're not taking charge. They don't see the big picture because this person is very insecure about themselves. Holy Spirit, what else does Cancer and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of March 2022? We got the Hierophant and the Knight of Cups. What's this about? Someone wants to offer love, romance, apologies, and marriage here. Perhaps to a Taurus or from a Taurus or both. But there's a... Okay, so this Emperor really needs to offer their emotions, their feelings, their apologies, a date, romance, love, passion, with commitment here with the Hierophant here. But we do have the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Cups. So this Emperor in reverse is pretending that they're bored and disinterested with this option. And we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. It's a bad choice. So instead of this Emperor offering their heart and their commitment, they're just sitting in silence and pretending that they don't care and that they're bored and it doesn't matter. And the Emperor in reverse is making a bad decision by doing this. This is them stuffing their emotions, not dealing with them, not discussing them, just ignoring them for this this divine love connection here. What else does Cancer and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of March? We got the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So we got the Five of Swords again, 3 times in 3 different decks. So there is A lot of wanting to win at all costs, mental manipulation, mind games, deception. And someone's controlling this situation by not taking action, by not communicating with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So that is how this Emperor in reverse is controlling this divine love connection. They're controlling it by this lack of communication, by this lack of action, because I don't know what they think they're going to win, but they're not in a good energy here. Please clarify the Knight of Swords reversed. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that fails to take action and fails to communicate. How sad is that when an air sign that is supposed to be good with communication chooses to stop communicating effectively, and or stop communicating honestly and with integrity. The Knight of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Wands in the reverse. So basically, someone needs to the Emperor in reverse, they really need to invest in this apology, invest in their emotions, invest in expressing their love, invest in having this heart-to-heart conversation. Three of Wands in the reverse is stop waiting, stop delaying this conversation. The longer you put it off, you could present yourself with a missed opportunity here. And is that really what you want? Do you really want to lose this opportunity with your divine counterpart, the Empress here, that you love and want to return to, that you're hanging on to, but you're not communicating with? So what kind of shit is that? Three of Wands in reverse can also talk about the lack of planning. So someone really needs to invest in their heart chakra, invest in apologies, invest in their emotions, and invest in expressing their emotions. But they're not doing it. And because of that, this Three of Wands is in the reverse. This is not a good plan for the future, because keeping your heart chakra closed just keeps attracting all of the low vibrational energies to you. When you are rejecting opportunities of love, the only thing that you're going to get is chaos in return. Chaos, competition, conflict, jealousy, drama, fights, arguments, bullshit. Because God's trying to give an opportunity in love here, and this Emperor in reverse is rejecting it by trying to control the situation, and they're not defending themselves. They're not standing up for themselves with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. What's the Seven of Wands in the reverse? I got the Seven of Cups. Could be an element of confusion. They could have options as well. With other people, other things that in their life that is keeping them not on guard. We got 3 sevens here. 7, 7, 7. One's in the reverse and 2 are in the upright. So like I said, the link is in the description box below for the Angel Numbers Index. So we got the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone who is codependent, someone who is needy, someone who is financially and emotionally unstable and needy. Someone is having financial issues here with this 9 of Pentacles. Who's this 9 of Pentacles in reverse? for Cancer and their cross watchers. Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and a Queen of Cups. So this karmic energy is very insecure about this message of truth to this Queen of Cups. This Pisces, this Cancer, this Scorpio, and the upright. This very loving, kind, generous, psychic, intuitive, and empathic divine feminine here. I mean, this karmic is just so insecure that they're just uncomfortable as fuck about this conversation taking place between this Emperor in reverse and the Empress and the upright that is showing up as the Queen of Cups. The Emperor in reverse is completely in love with their divine counterpart. There needs to be communication. There needs to be truth and honesty. And to be honest with you, that's all this karmic can think about. That's all this karmic is worrying about. That's all this karmic is mad and sad and depressed about with the Sun in reverse. Got the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is two people found each other by chance. They fell in love by chance. Some of them could have fell in love at work with this 10th house of Capricorn here. Could involve a Capricorn, could involve a Taurus or a Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this is definitely a love that the universe is conspiring to have growth and development in. So this Emperor in reverse is being pushed to have a heart-to-heart, honest and open conversation with the love of their life, their divine counterpart, the Empress, that they're not in communication with, that they're not in relationship with, that someone that they just met by chance. They fell in love instantly. The love is equal, reciprocal, and balanced between the two of them. Wheel of Fortune's in the upright, which this is good luck. Money's good. Favorable events. There's no loss. Everything is good here. What else does Cancer and their cross watchers need to know? Got the King of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. So this is basically the divine saying that this is what you should not be taking a leap of faith into. Continuing the behavior of being emotionally unavailable. You need to have a new beginning in love with emotions and being comfortable, being vulnerable with someone. Now, this Empress, they're not this karmic that you're used to, Emperor. This karmic that you're used to has done nothing but hurt you and betray you and lie to you. This Empress and the upright, they're a different person. So please, don't make them pay for the sins of this karmic feminine. And really, that's kind of what you're doing when you are holding your emotions back. When you are emotionally unavailable. When you just aren't nurturing at all or loving or anything. That is what's foolish here. The King of Cups in the reverse with the Fool in the reverse. That is foolish. And that is something that needs to be ended in order for you to have this healthy and happy and loving and abundant and stable new beginning that's in the cards for you here. Please clarify the King of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. It's very, very foolish to not be emotionally vulnerable to a divine counterpart who shows up in the upright as loving, giving, honest, compassionate. This person's not going to hurt you. So the only thing that you can do is open yourself up and be vulnerable with your divine counterpart and tell them the truth. Tell them about your feelings. Just have a heart-to-heart conversation about what you can do next here, because you're definitely in a situation that needs to be ended here, and there's some fears here. Yeah. Four of Swords in reverse. Lack of focus, lack of rest, lack of being able to sleep, to meditate, to think, because as long as you're emotionally unavailable, you're not going to be able to rest. Until you take this leap of faith into your brand new beginning, you will not be able to rest, meditate, recover, or sleep. And your fourth house is going to be in the reverse the whole entire time too. You will have no unconditional love, no safety, no security, no stability, no dependability, and you will not have a peaceful home environment until you learn to open up your emotional vulnerabilities here, masculines. Just because one person treated you like shit and dogged you out at every turn and betrayed the fuck out of you does not mean that someone else is going to do that too. We got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Unstable, uncommitted, angry, very in and out behavior, lack of action. Someone who is jealous, and someone who is sexually promiscuous and angry here. What's this Knight of Wands in the reverse about? Gemini, the Magician in the reverse. Gemini and Virgo energy in the reverse. Someone's very pissed off about someone doing spell work on them. Now, for a lot of you, it is this karmic feminine doing spell work on this masculine. And this masculine is pissed off that this karmic feminine is manipulating them and doing spell work on them. We got the Lovers in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. There is a Gemini involved here. And there is a Scorpio involved here with the Tower in reverse. So someone is doing spell work to keep this unbalanced love connection from ending here with the Tower in reverse. Someone's trying to save a toxic marriage, partnership, relationship through spell work here. And it is pissing off this masculine here. What else does Cancer and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of March 2022? Got the Devil in reverse. So we got Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, and fire signs here. Someone's turning their back on the devil. Someone's turning their back on codependency, addictions, disloyalty, strength in reverse. They're turning their back on a Leo that is in their pride and ego, who is mad, sad, depressed. Their health is failing. This Leo, they don't know how to forgive. They lack confidence. They're very insecure. And I just really feel like this masculine is turning their backs on these karmics here, and their addictions, and the disloyalty within this connection. But don't forget that even if you are leaving someone behind for all of these really negative things, you really need to forgive them. Because when you harbor unforgiveness in your heart, it poisons yourself and all of your future relationships. Just because you forgive someone does not give them a free pass to continue to do what they're doing. It just makes it so you can make peace with yourself to move on. Six of Cups in reverse. There is a lack of reconciliation here. Reconciliation is not possible because of this trauma bonding here. There's a lot of ancestral karmic patterns playing out here that has caused a lot of karma and a lot of unhappiness here with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. The bottom of the deck is the Chariot in the reverse. Here you are, Cancer. Also with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So Cancer, you're the karmic in this situation. You're stuck. You're trapped. You're blocked. You don't have any opportunities. There's no communication, incoming or outgoing with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Because they're healing. They're taking back their commitment. They're taking back their your financial stability here because of your betrayals here. So this could be you, Cancer, or this is whoever else's signs are on the board here. But someone's looking to heal this situation, but it is a burden because this karmic is just going to stay stuck, not move forward. They're still going to continue to be uncooperative with being a better person, being uncooperative in the journey of life, and it's just going to result in yet more burden and more betrayal. So really, this hope and faith and healing of this situation is stupid. But that's this karmic energy here. That is how desperate this karmic energy is. They want to keep everything the same, say whatever they want to say in order to keep up appearances and deceptions here. But healing this karmic marriage would just be a burden of nothing but betrayals here. So it's not a wise choice here. What else does Cancer and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of March? So, this Emperor in reverse got the Ace of Wands again. Ace of Wands came out twice in the upright and once in the reverse. They need to follow their passion. You're already very clear on this, Emperor. You have Pisces in your chart. You see things for how they are. You have been enlightened on this whole situation. All it requires is to make the sacrifice. You have enough information to make the sacrifice for your highest good and for the highest good of all here. So you have all the information to take this brand new beginning in love and passion here. You're very attracted to this Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is someone who is very bold, very confident, very attractive, very spiritual, and they're very passionate. You're both very passionate about each other here. And this person is your wish fulfillment here. This Queen of Wands is this Empress here and the Queen of Cups. They're very loving. They're very spiritual, attractive. They're your wish fulfillment. They're your emotional fulfillment. It's a mutual emotional fulfillment for the both of you. All it takes is a conversation for you to find out. And walking away. 8 of Cups. Walking away from the karmic loop of this marriage and going towards your true love and happiness here. Until then, you will know no peace. You will not be able to rest. You will always be worrying and not being able to sleep and waking up from nightmares and just being full of anxiety until you make the best choices that you can make for yourself. You know that this karmic feminine does not have good intentions for you. They've shown it to you over and over and over again, how much they've betrayed you, how much of a burden they are for you. And you're being called to walk away from this karmic feminine, this Cancerian karmic feminine, and go towards where this other person, this Empress, this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, that you're very much attracted to. But it's like a secret. Why does it have to be a secret? The King of Cups is in the reverse because you're afraid of change. You're afraid of dealing with this karmic feminine. But you're on the path here, but there really needs to be some communication issues that need to be cleared up between you and your divine counterpart. Communication and cooperation. What does Cancer and their cross watchers need to know for the final guidance for the rest of the month of March 2022? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What is the final guidance for Cancer? We got Degas. It's in the reverse because there's no happiness, there's no dancing, there's no sharing, there's no celebration and joy of love or any of this, because this Emperor in reverse is afraid to take a leap of faith or into communicating with their divine counterpart. So there is no joy here yet. There's no celebration. The transformation is not yet complete. Degas is associated with the light at midday when the sun's rays are at their greatest splendor. Well, this Emperor in reverse has a lot of dark days ahead of them until they're able to find their joy and be able to be comfortable with being vulnerable to share their emotions and their honesty and the truth with their divine counterpart to cooperate and collaborate with them, period. A boy and a girl dance with joy in the light of a summer's day. A butterfly, a symbol of beauty, flutters above them. Well, there's no dancing. It's not summer yet. So perhaps this is a foreshadowing of what's to come in the summer. It's like the spring is like seeds planted in the right direction. And then summer will come the joy and the fruition for some. So take it how it resonates for your situation and watch how things unfold over this next season here, over spring and into summer here. It is a moment of joy and happiness, falling in love and prosperity, light and wisdom. Everything is illuminated. The truth fills our lives with bliss. Our dreams finally come true. It's time to commemorate them and celebrate together with loved ones. Everything is harmonious in the dance of life. There is no trace of aggression in our behavior. So what I'm getting, that the joy and happiness, falling in love, prosperity, light, and wisdom, where everything is illuminated, where the truth fills our life with bliss, that's on pause. There is a delay on that until someone starts communicating, which would be this Emperor in reverse. That is how they're not taking action in their own lives. They're not talking. They're not talking about what they want, about what they love, about what they need. They're really just suppressing all of their emotions and fighting with the karmic. What relationship do we have with our body, and how do we express joy? Do we allow ourselves to be happy? Well, it's obvious that the karmic is not allowing this Emperor in reverse to be happy, and this Emperor in reverse is allowing this karmic to impact that for them. Doesn't have to be that way, but because there's all kinds of insecurities and childhood wounding and projection and fears and all of that, it's here. Because this Emperor in reverse has been with this karmic for so long. This karmic has, I just saw 1 hour, 5:55 on the clock. So there's a lot of major changes ahead for this karmic marriage here. And both of these people, they're both insecure. And it's mostly because this karmic feminine encourages it and keeps it going with their behaviors and their manipulations and their deception and their conflict and all of that, all the fights and shit. Dagaz offers happiness and enthusiasm. It helps us overcome stumbling blocks and feelings of guilt. Well, there's no feelings of guilt, but there are stumbling blocks here. The stumbling blocks here that I'm talking about is the actual act of leaving and the actual act of communication. Actually, communication has to happen first, and then the leaving has to happen next. And neither one of these two things have happened. So this Emperor in reverse is still in this karmic marriage, and they're just not saying anything, and they're suppressing their emotions for their divine counterpart, and they're resisting the transformation, and therefore they're resisting their own happiness and joy. And the Emperor in reverse, because they haven't walked away from this karmic marriage, they're still continuing to lose money, relationships, health, anything that means something to them. There will continue to be losses until this Emperor finally takes a stand and protects himself from this karmic energy. It makes us feel light and beautiful and ready to seize the opportunities that life offers us. But there's a lot of burden here, so there's no feeling light and beautiful. So it's not time yet for the celebration. Some things still have to happen here in order for that to happen. Now, depending on each of these individual emperors in reverse and these individual karmic marriages, I guess we'll have to see what the outcome is whenever it's time. But these emperors in the reverse, they are on the path. They are making some choices, but they're not making enough choices for their highest good here. And that's really what's been the problem here, is they're only willing to go so far to protect themselves, and then they get scared and they take a step back because they're afraid of losing everything. But when you're afraid of losing everything, what's going to happen? You're going to lose everything anyway. The universe is going to make sure that these karmic marriages are dissolved, or you will lose everything. That is how this works. When the universe wants a partnership or a marriage destroyed, those towers keep coming. And they keep coming harder and faster and more intense and worse than the last time. And there are so many people out there that keep having these surprise upheavals happening. All this bad news and all this fighting and all this betrayal and all these lies and all this cheating and loss of money and and loss of health and blah, blah, blah. And all of this is happening until they make the changes in their life that they're being directed to take by the universe. If you're getting constant tower moments in a certain area of your life, that is the universe telling you that that situation is not serving you, it is not meant for you, and it is really just holding you back from your potential, your destiny, your life, your work, your love, everything. So it's time to walk away from the old life, the things that are no longer making us happy, the things that make us feel oppressed, the things that make us feel bogged down and burdened and low vibrational and feeling tricked and sad and miserable and all of this. So it's time to come out of that. It's time to walk away from all of that low vibrational energy. Whether it's within you or within others, and both. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. This chaos, this conflict, this competition, this jealousy, this drama, these fights, these arguments, they need to end. These are two people that are not on the same page. They've never been on the same page. And now this Emperor in reverse has trust issues about talking to a new person, about trusting this new person who is their divine counterpart, but because they don't know them very well, there's a lack of communication here. There's a lack of trust. So they're like, well, if this karmic that I've known for a decade or more can do all this shit to me, what can this new person do to me that I don't even know? So that's why they're ignoring you and blocking you out, because they're like beside themselves. If they can be abused and dogged out and betrayed by this karmic energy that they've known for almost 10 years or 10 years or more than 10 years, and then you come along and they don't know you. Are you going to be capable of the same shit that this karmic is capable of? That's what they're thinking. And not only are they thinking this, but they're actually believing that y'all are the same when you're the exact opposites of each other. This Emperor is very afraid to reveal their emotions and reveal the truth to anyone, because it has been in their history that every time these emperors get into their emotions and they talk about their wants, their needs, their desires, they get shit on for it. And by the way, it's 2:22 p.m. so 222 is an angel number. You can check that out. The link is in the inbox or in the description box below. And 222 is about coupleships and manifestations here. This Emperor in reverse had manifested a new relationship here, and then they didn't take it. They clung on to the old because they really thought that they were manifesting brand new beginning and love and passion with their karmic spouse, but their karmic spouse was never meeting them halfway, so the universe gave them someone better. And this Emperor in reverse is having a hard time trusting that this Empress that's in the upright is not going to treat them the same way as this karmic energy that they've known for a decade or more and that they have children with. So as long as you're in this fear and confusion and in this mistrust and this clear uncomfortability in your emotions, you're just rejecting all of your good opportunities, and all that you're bringing in is conflict and competition and jealousy, drama, chaos, arguments. And you're blocking the opportunity of a lifetime. And that's what you're inviting in. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. So You need to be able to heal your childhood wounds. Know that just because some people have treated you a certain way in the past, that not everyone is going to treat you that way. You really need to heal these unhealed childhood wounds. They are keeping you held back from love, from life, from abundance, and from happiness. You need to be able to tap into your emotional vulnerability and your trust to be able to communicate with someone who is very obviously trustworthy here. And it is not the person that you're married to, that you have kids with, that you live with. It is not that person. This is a brand new person that you barely know, that you're not even talking to. And that is a bad choice, because this new person can help you so much. It can help you free your mind, your body, your heart, and your soul. It can really help you heal. And all you're doing is pushing them out, and you're rejecting all communication so that there's very little opportunities for learning from each other and cooperating and communicating. So that just creates a block. And that's exactly what this karmic feminine wants. You're playing right into the karmic's hands by you continuing to be insecure and mistrustful and low vibrational and assuming that your divine counterpart is the same as your karmic partner. It is unfair of you to assume that this new divine counterpart of yours is anything like this karmic partner. And it is even more unfair for you to punish your divine counterpart for shit that your karmic partner has done. It's like you're taking out your negative emotions onto your Empress here, and it's very childish, and it is it's extremely controlling, and it's time to release the control issues. It's time to take the guard off of your heart. It's time to free yourself. You're in pain. You need nourishment and sustenance, which is obvious here because you don't have that where you're at. And you're on high alert. And the only person that can really help you is you. By healing, by communicating, by walking away and doing more healing. And this reconciliation with your Empress is going to be even more healing. But only if you give it a chance to. You can't be holding grudges, can't be having secrets, and you can't be holding back communication or love or honesty from your divine counterpart. They'll know and they'll sniff it out faster than, if someone farts in a car with all the windows up and on a cold winter's day and the heat's on full blast, and if someone's in the car and they fart in a car like that when it's cold outside and it's hot in a car, like, you're gonna smell that, right? So is your Empress. They're gonna smell all of this shit if you keep yourself blocked in communication and love and passion and reciprocation and any of these things. And that is not cooperating. That is not being on the same page. That is not working together. That is not collaboration. And as twin flames, we are called to cooperate and collaborate and communicate with our divine counterparts. Whether we're in a work relationship with them or a romance and work relationship with them, whatever. It doesn't have to be both, but a lot of times it is, because whenever we're chosen, we attract a lot of karmic people who are very unhealed, that cling on to us. And they don't want to let us go because the chosen people, they do something for karmics that they can't do for themselves, or they think that they can't do for themselves, or whatever the case is. But it's like, what it is like they're just clinging on to your energy because what you can do, these karmics can't duplicate it. And that's why they're so insecure, is because they're nothing like you and they're absolutely jealous of you. But at the same time, they want to be in relationship with you to get the perks and the benefits from you. But the whole time they're in relationship with you, they're making fun of you, they're dogging you out, they're treating you like shit, they're lying to you, they're cheating on you, things like that. And they're just not wanting to change, not wanting to become better people at all. They just don't know how. The only way that this karmic energy is going to know how to do anything is if they're left alone to their own devices. That's what the universe wants. They want these karmics to not be depending on other people for anything, especially in the malicious way that they do. Whenever they try to control and oppress and enslave another person to take care of them, to pick up the slack where they're not willing to do the work on themselves, it just makes life too hard. We are not called to these lives to be punished, to have such a hard life. If someone isn't working with you, they're working against you. And it's a burden. And these types of relationships, they never last because it's too much of hard work where one person's doing all the work and the other person's not doing anything except creating fights and conflict and confusion and havoc and all of that. 1 hour, 2222 on the clock. So I'm just going to go ahead and end the reading here. This is a lot longer than I anticipated it to be. But I really pray for everyone involved in these situations. I lift y'all up to the divine right now. And I ask for strength and the clarity to make choices that are for your highest good and better. For you to cast aside your insecurities and your fears and have this heart-to-heart conversation with your divine counterpart and not be afraid to take action, to leave a past chapter of your life behind. Past chapter that has done nothing but cause misery, sadness, suffering, pain, betrayal, heartbreak, and burden for you. We are being called to release our burdens, all of them. People, places, things, behaviors, mindsets, addictions, all of that are keeping us from moving forward. And trust me, everyone has at least 3 of them, if not more. So that's what I have for y'all. And I just really pray God's power in your life right now to help you overcome your obstacles here. In the name of Yahweh, Yeshua, and the Holy Spirit, I pray it and claim it, and so it is, and so it shall be. So thank you, Cancer and Cross Watchers, of course, for supporting my work in all the ways that you do. I always appreciate you very much. And I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your month. And I hope you get these communication issues cleared up, and I'll talk to y'all soon.